So it has been a long time since I put out any content on the YouTube channel, but that is cool. I love summer. That's exactly why I haven't been putting out a ton of YouTube stuff. It's because I have actually been doing a whole lot of nothing. Not 100% true. I've read a couple of books, kind of getting ready for next school year, but other than that, I've been just running and working out and not really feeling like putting anything out, but the creative bug has been pounding on my head, and gosh, look at that cloud. That is so cool. So I think that I'm about to kick this thing into gear. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet, other than today. I know what I'm going to be doing today, but the YouTube channel should be getting, I don't know, back into some motion going forward for the rest of the summer. So twice a week. Oh gosh, I just said that out loud. Let's get on with it. I got a really cool letter to share with you guys today. So I just wanted to drop a really quick video today. I got this letter about a week ago that I wanted to share on my YouTube channel because it's one of those letters that surprises me. Now, I always get letters or emails or messages from students online over the summer to share with me celebrations that they're going through or just to communicate. But this one stood out to me, and I've not read the whole thing. I just read the first 2 pages. This is a 5-page letter, and I don't know who it's from. Got some clues, but there was no return address, and it did come from McCain. So I do know it's a student from this year, and they allude to that throughout this letter. But as I was reading the first couple of pages, which weren't even about me, and I'll get to that in a second, it just struck me. One of my big philosophies as a teacher is this plant a seed philosophy. And I'll make another video about that over the summer, but I always go into every day as a teacher trying to make sure that the information that I give the kids is something that maybe down the line might grow into something else. And that seed is always just that desire to learn. As I was reading this, it occurred to me that that's perhaps what I'm seeing in this letter. Anyways, the part that I read wasn't even about me. It was about my student teacher from last year. It does get to me eventually, but again, this is a unique letter in that it's 5 pages, much of which starts off about someone other than me. But they did want me to pass this information off to Miss O'Connell this year. So I'm going to read it out loud. I'm going to put it on YouTube, and I will share this with her as well. So to whoever this student is, please let me know. I have some ideas, and I'll talk to Miss O'Connell about it and see what she thinks. But I just want to say thank you. These letters mean a lot. And if you're a student out there and have always wanted to reach out to me or really any teacher, trust me on this. Most of your teachers are going to be really okay with it. On a side note, I don't know how my students find my address and send these messages, but it's fine. Just so you know, I'm totally okay with that. I'm not going to give it to you. You're going to have to work for it, though. All right, so here we go. Dear Mr. Pete and Miss O'Connell, I miss you both so much. I've loved 4th grade, and I really wish that we could still be in school and come back for a full year with both of you as my teachers. I asked my mama if I could write you a letter, so she sat down with me and helped me write you a letter to say thank you so much for being awesome teachers this year. She also helped me find your address. I hope that is okay. I still write a prompt every day, and it's so much fun to make them up on my own. I hope that you never stop doing that. You made writing fun. I love writing, but I never thought I would love it this much. So here's my prompt for today. Write a letter about how much I loved 4th grade. Miss O'Connell, you are gonna be such a great teacher wherever you go. You should come to be a teacher at the middle school. We would all be so excited. When Mr. Hutch left us, Mr. Pete told us that he was going to make sure that this year would be the best year no matter what. He must have known that you were going to help because it was even better than we thought. And I bet you it was better than he thought, too. He never stopped teaching, and he worked so hard to make sure that we learned and had fun, but when you joined us, it felt like a big team again. It was like a swift wind blew in from an ocean on a summer day. Simile. It actually has that in parentheses. So if you are in my class, you know that's what we do. A great description, by the way. Mr. Pete never stopped moving, but you were just like him, moving around, keeping us on our toes. What I love the best is that you got us on the floor and working in groups, and you got to know us all. I love that you would sit down with me and ask me about my life, and you played Gimkit with us every single day. Don't stop doing that. It was like playing sports. Mr. Pete always said that the best teachers smile all the time and aren't afraid to show us how they feel, and that's what you did. We missed you when you left, but we loved that you kept coming back and visiting. You will always be one of my favorite teachers, and I'm sad if you aren't a teacher at General McLean, but you'll be great wherever you go. And for those of you that know me, know how much I've been bragging about Miss O'Connell, but Miss O'Connell, Sam, I mean, I guess that's kind of your first letter. But that just goes to show you how you've planted a seed, at least in one student. I think you've seen over the course of the last few months that it's been more than whoever this is. Mr. Pete, on the first day of school, you told us that school is like a journey and that we shouldn't worry about the last day, but to enjoy every day leading to the last day. I hated half days of school so much, but you made every second count. I'm so sad that we will never get to be in your class for a full school day. I'm so jealous of next year's group of fourth graders because they'll all be in your class all day long. Every morning over the summer, I keep waking up and hoping there's another school day because that was the best part of my day. We laughed a lot and we learned a lot, and I miss our team. When Mr. Hutch left, I was sad and I was angry, and I know that you probably were too. And every once in a while, I think we could all tell. But you never stopped believing in us, and you never stopped teaching us, and you were never afraid to show us how you felt, and were never afraid to show us that your best part of the day was in our classroom. When Miss O'Connell came, it almost felt like a full day. I loved how you both taught us, and you both laughed, and you both told stories. I could tell you were even better once she became your teammate. After she left, we were all sad, but we still worked hard and we were still smiled. And even though we had all of those stupid tests, it was fun. I remember going home after the fourth grade celebration and being so happy that we got to run around and be a team. I wish we could have met with the other group though, but I was just happy that we were all together. But I was also so sad that we only had a couple of days left. On the last day of school, you said that you weren't really our teacher, that you were just a guide that would always point us in the right direction. Then get out of our way. You always pointed us in the right direction. Thank you, and I miss you, and we all miss you. I know, because my friends all say the same thing. I'm a little afraid of fifth grade, but I know that I'm ready thanks to you and Miss O'Connell, in parentheses. I hope that you both are having a great summer, and I hope that you both don't forget about us, because we won't forget about you and our crazy year, and a year that we worked really hard, were really nice, and had a lot of fun. I miss you. A secret fourth grader, I mean a fifth grader. P.S. I thought it would be fun if I didn't tell you who I was until I saw you again. P.P.S. I also hope that you can send this to Miss O'Connell. We could find your address, but not hers. P.P.P.S. I hope that you didn't mind that I sent this to you. P.P.P.P.S. Work hard, be nice, have fun. P.P.P.P.P.S. Peace. So that makes me think I know who this is from. But I'm not going to make any guesses. And I will talk to Miss O'Connell about this after I post this video. I didn't know it could get dusty outside. I love getting letters like this. I love getting emails from you all, and to the teachers watching this, I think, part of this job is always giving. And I think one of the things that I've struggled with over the course of COVID is confusing the amount of giving with the amount of receiving that you get. It's almost, as teachers, we're almost led to believe that we can't receive the same thing that we're trying to provide students. And the one thing that I've learned over the course of the past 3 months of just kind of diving into that part of it is that any other job, when you're doing it right, you receive praise, you receive raises, you receive good things for what you do. And what we have to stop doing as professionals is stop not allowing our minds to accept things like a 5-page letter from a student who is over the summer missing their teachers in this case. So those of you out there that are watching this and have watched that whole letter reading and got to this point, the thing that you take from that is that, the raises that we get, should be monetary, but that's for another video. But these kids who move on to other grade levels ready to go and getting value from what you provide, from those relationships that you show them every single day. So, I spent my day today in honor of this letter writing all of these, which will be dropping in the mail today and coming to a 5th grader's home near you if you stepped foot in Mr. Pete's classroom in 2021. So I appreciate you all, Miss O'Connell. This is probably the first of many of these that you're going to get in your career, and just another validation of how awesome you are. And I'll be reaching out to you to see who you think this is, and I will tell you who I think it is. I have it narrowed down to 4 or 5 kids. So I'm sure I will hear from more of you, and of course you can always leave comments down below, because I know a lot of you are subscribed, so you can feel free to leave a comment below and make your guesses. Who do you think sent me that letter? I appreciate all of you that were in Classroom 17, Classroom 21. I appreciate you, Miss O'Connell, as you already know. I appreciate all of the parents. I appreciate all of the grandparents and all the families at McCain Elementary who have helped us through the past 16 months. And I can't wait for next year. But please know, to all of the students that are watching this who were in last year's group, or in the group before that, or in the group before that, or in any class that I've been blessed to teach, please don't be afraid to reach out. The community that we have built over the course of my several years of teaching is a community that I adore and gets me through so many hard days and hard times. I love meeting up with old students, and I just love being a teacher. So I'm going to end it there. I'm going to try to make these videos twice a week. We shall see if that continues to happen. I appreciate you all. All of my students, please have an amazing summer, and I will see you all very, very soon. Peace.